Whilst the British referendum is fast approaching, security issues feature prominently in the debate, but opinions on the benefit of EU membership diverge immensely. At a recent Black Coffee morning event at our London offices, 5 distinguished former practitioners from the military, police, intelligence and diplomatic services gave us their perspectives. Some believe that if Britain was to leave the EU, the intelligence relationship between the United States and Britain, along with its role as member of the Five Eyes group, will change.
One thing that we can say for certain is that if the UK does leave the European Union, then some of the data sets which European intelligence services are able to share amongst each other will no longer be automatically accessible to the UK. We would have to negotiate separate arrangements to get access to those. It's by no means a foregone conclusion that we would. And I think that that could actually prove quite onerous and burdensome to negotiate. So from that perspective, I think the UK intelligence community does lose out. I think it's also the case that the United Kingdom is, relative to other European countries, an intelligence superpower, does have considerable expertise and capabilities to bring to the party in terms of instilling and encouraging best practice amongst European colleagues. Now that doesn't necessarily again evaporate with Brexit, but it does institutionally become rather harder to do. If you're not actually formally a member of the club, it's all the harder to change the rules and change the practices.
Although Britain has a well-established security service, when it comes to hard power, it is still largely dependent on the United States and NATO membership.
It is fundamental, if we want to maintain a healthy NATO alliance, that Europe does better on security issues. And that's Obama, and if it's Trump in less than a year's time, well, we'll be hearing that in spades. I mean, Mr. Trump has talked dismissively about the value of the NATO alliance at all, because he sees those Europeans as free riders. Secondly, of course, we are blessed by geography. We live very comfortably and safely off the northwest coast of Europe. So we're a long way from the Polish-Russian border. We're a long way from the beaches of Italy and Greece, and that can tempt us into a false sense of security. But actually, the threats are there, and a competent, safe Europe and a set of competent, cooperating European security authorities are our first line of defence. They're like those battlements that used to surround medieval castles, the glacis of smooth stone which kept the siege engines and the men with ladders away from the walls. So we're blessed by having Europe out there performing this function for us. And it is deeply in our interests to help them manage their own security and manage the threats, in many cases often before they reach us.